Hi, I'm Duncan from the Unearthed Academy, and I want to talk you through a bit through our co-creation expeditions. This is one of our flagship programs, and it's been a dream of mine for years. You know, the key thrust of this program is co-creating solutions to big problems around the world. I'm of the opinion that the world doesn't necessarily need more biologists or more conservationists. What we need are more environmentally minded economists, more environmentally minded civil engineers. And what we do on this program is we're looking at connecting people who are deeply impacted by global issues with people who could potentially help co-create solutions. So it's a process of really understanding what the problems are, and it's a process of working together to find a solution. As a few examples, somebody potentially sitting in Europe or North America, passionate about marine plastic pollution, solving that as a problem. Have you ever spent time in an informal community in a township in South Africa where there is no waste management? Nobody comes to fetch your litter. How does that impact those people there, and how can that problem be solved? Looking at issues of food security. Have you spent time with somebody whose crops get marauded by elephants once a month and they don't have money to feed their families? It's really getting to the grip of these issues. So what we do on this program is we've got a group of social entrepreneurs, rural entrepreneurs who are working on really a livelihoods-based type business in very rural areas around protected areas in South Africa. And we bring people out to South Africa from developed countries who have got a specialized skill, whether it's engineering or economics or teaching, whatever it is. We put you together with our social entrepreneurs and we take you on a journey. We take you on a journey to explore and really experience the gritty reality of some of the biggest social problems our world is facing. And a lot of these problems, litter pollution, climate change, poverty, these are global issues. So even though we do it at a local level, it helps give you a really core understanding of where these challenges lie, and how it impacts people's lives and what needs to be done to overcome those challenges. Through that journey, we also go on a wilderness trail where we spend time in the wilderness, 5 days, sleeping on the ground in an area with elephants, rhino, lions. And this is a really important part of the journey because what it does is it's an incredible time for bonding. It's an incredible time for creativity, and coming up with new innovative solutions. It's time really away from society, away from your cell phones, away from your gadgets. You'll wake up in the morning and you won't know where you are. Nobody else will know where you are, but you're deeply embedded in the African wilderness. We do this with our Unearthed participants who we will team you up with. And these 5 days are spent getting to know each other and understanding problems, exploring solutions. And there's a reason why these wilderness trails are used by business leaders from around the world as leadership development opportunities, because of that opportunity for creativity and for teamwork and really getting to the crux of a problem. After that, we spend the next week or so working together with rural entrepreneurs to co-create solutions that can be beneficial to both of you. That could come out in the form of starting a non-profit organization that's benefiting a rural community in Africa. It could come out in the form of a innovative technology that could be developed in a developing country and brought in to solve a problem in a rural area in South Africa. It could be an exquisitely simple solution to a really complex problem that could be taken from Africa and packaged for a context in a more developed country. And it's really taking on these strengths of the resilience and the often elegant solutions to local problems that can be replicated on a bigger scale, and then also taking those technological and more developed solutions that have been developed around the world and finding applications for them locally in Africa. Ultimately, what we want to do is create a network of entrepreneurs who are working together around the world. Rural entrepreneurs from our communities in South Africa, with entrepreneurs from developed countries, co-creating solutions, working together, and coming up with something brilliant. I'm convinced that sooner or later on this program, the kinds of things that we explore and the kinds of experiences you have, somewhere along the line, we're going to unlock something special. And I think that that opportunity for young people to really understand each other's problems and understand different cultures is a really, really important process. And that's what we spend a lot of time on. And throughout this process, you really are spending time with people who are deeply impacted by these problems. But more importantly, you're going to be building something. Together, you are going to build something that is tangible, that is real, that can be rolled out and replicated at whatever level it is. We don't want to come into this program with any sort of preconceived ideas of what comes out the other end. So ultimately, we only take 8 people at a time on this program. It's a really specialized program, so we're looking at people that are really, really passionate about taking this on a long journey. Even though it's 2 weeks in Africa, we expect these relationships and this journey and this business development, this development of the social enterprises that will come out of this program, we'll expect those to continue into perpetuity. If this is something that you're interested in getting involved in, we really encourage you to drop us a line. You can get all our details on the link below. And let's talk it through. We schedule, before we take anybody onto the course, we do schedule a half-an-hour Zoom call to make sure you're well suited to the program, you fully understand what's involved. And equally, we want to make sure that you're going to get value and this is a right fit for you as well. It doesn't benefit anybody to have somebody on the program where it's not a right fit with one of our entrepreneurs or it's not a good fit with what the program offers. It's a really gritty, deeply embedded experience and an opportunity to really do something special. So if this is something that really touches you at some sort of level, give us a shout. We really want to hear from you. Take care. Cheers.